How many hours did you waste yesterday? Scrolling, gaming, or just saying, "I'll start tomorrow"? Most people think a little wasted time doesn't matter. But what if I told you those small delays can silently destroy your future? Imagine losing your dreams, not because you weren't smart, not because you weren't capable, but simply because you wasted your most precious gift: time. In today's story, you'll meet a teenager who thought he had all the time in the world until one powerful lesson changed his entire life. And by the end of this video, you'll realize the truth. Every second you waste is a second stolen from your future. Time is not just passing, it's disappearing. Every second gone is gone forever. If you waste today, tomorrow will punish you. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't say, "I'll start later." The perfect moment is now. Even a small step today can save you from regret tomorrow. Ask yourself, what one task can I start right after this video? Write it down. Do it. Your future self is watching, silently begging you not to waste any more time. Remember, success belongs to those who act, not to those who wait. In Chicago lived a teenager named Ethan. He was bright, funny, and loved by his teachers. Everyone believed he would achieve something great. But Ethan had one weakness: he wasted time. Instead of finishing homework, he spent hours on video games, TikTok, and random scrolling. When his parents reminded him to study, he laughed and said, "Relax, I'll do it later." One semester, Ethan's grades dropped badly. His best friend Oliver, who used to study with him, moved ahead. Ethan felt jealous, but instead of fixing himself, he delayed again. Then came the first big blow. Ethan failed his math test. The red F on his paper felt like a slap. His teacher, usually encouraging, sighed and said, "Ethan, you're capable of much more. But you're wasting your potential." Those words stung, but he still didn't change. Weeks later, at a school debate competition, Ethan wanted to participate. But since he hadn't prepared, he froze on stage. Students laughed, and Oliver, his best friend, won first prize. Ethan's confidence shattered. He avoided people for days, embarrassed and angry with himself. One evening, Ethan's grandfather, a retired Army officer, sat him down. He said, "Son, let me tell you a story. There was a soldier who always delayed his training. When the real battle came, he wasn't ready. He lost everything, not because he lacked strength, but because he lacked discipline." Those words hit Ethan like thunder. That night, he couldn't sleep. He imagined himself as that soldier, unprepared, losing everything. The next day, Ethan looked at Oliver, who was moving ahead in life, and whispered to himself, "I don't want to be left behind anymore." He started with small changes: 2 hours less gaming, 2 hours more study. Slowly, he began managing his time. At first, it was hard. Some days he slipped back into old habits, but then he remembered the soldier story and pushed himself again. Months later, Ethan's grades improved. He gained respect back, and his confidence returned. By graduation, he was no longer the boy who wasted time. He became a disciplined student and eventually a successful software engineer. Looking back, Ethan often told others, "The biggest enemy of success isn't failure. It's wasting time." So, my friend, are you wasting time or building your future? The choice is yours. If this story inspired you, hit subscribe and stay tuned. More life-changing stories are coming your way.